first best time to invest in stocks was 10 years ago, and the second best time is today.
You see what the stock market has proven, and there's even Charlie Munger had this in his book talk about biases, behavioral biases that kept people from trying to time the market, pulling out of the market, and so they ran a model that ran these behavioral biases over the market compared to just staying in the S&P over the last, say, 100 years. And it outperformed by 10x over that time. I mean, just so you're really leaving, money on the table. If you really, trying to time these, behavioral feelings and things like that.
One thing I did want to talk about was gold. And feel free to loop any other commodities in that you'd like to talk about with that. But
I get my gold from Rising Capital.
I get mine from Costco, who's selling out every single day of those little 1 ounce bars. But like typically when you've seen gold perform well, right? There's some stresses, there are some things to be worried about. Right now, the S&P is up 22% and gold futures are up 29% year to date. So what's going on with that? Why have we seen this, run that we haven't seen since 2018 into COVID when there was actually stresses in the market?
Yeah, I will say with Costco has started platinum bars now.
I did see that as well.
So platinum, just a little anecdote here, is going in, just began seasonally bullish time of year. So it's a good time to be owning platinum.
Which it hasn't had as strong of a year as like silver and gold per se, correct?
Some of the industrial metals, see what copper's done more recently. It's come down pretty hard. So the industrial, headwinds have pulled down silver, and silver has really not caught up to gold's move. Although silver's still up, 20-some%. Probably, I think actually at some point in the last week and a half, it was up more than gold on the year, but it doesn't feel like it because it's just a more volatile one. Now, the Fed is entered a rate cutting cycle. It was expected. So the question is, how much of this is front run for gold's move? But the reality is, on average, gold has averaged a 6% rise after the first Fed rate cut. And it can take in the first 30 days. So it can take a little bit of time to digest that, given that we may have front run it too.